I got an Infirmon we're working on at the moment. Look at his little crazy eyes, dude. Look at his eyes wonking out. Oh, dude. Before we get started, we got our Palmon in here. Just chilling. You can see their stat spread is 12, 12, 4 for strength, intelligence, and speed. Because we hatched them from a 153 egg. As soon as I put them in my battle Digimon slot, they're gonna start gaining levels immediately because, as you see here, my island gives us passive XP every 5 seconds, and it's 35 XP. So as soon as Palmon gets thrown in there, watch, this is gonna immediately get them to level 2. This isn't for everybody though. You have to have this specific island to have that happen. Boom, level 2. But if you don't have this island and you need to get them leveled up, you can always go grind some Digimon or get some of these EXP potions. These ones are usually pretty good. So, but we're just gonna chill here for a little bit as we get them in level, up in level. Level 6 already, see that? I'm going to put Omnimon there, and I'll maybe put Titamon here, just to protect. We're gonna be going against a vaccine, I think, Monzaemon. Because there's a way to digivolve Palmon to Togemon automatically in a battle, instead of relying on the RNG. Because normally, Palmon can go all these different ways, right? So if we try to digivolve naturally, you might get a chance to getting one of these guys, which probably a lot of you wouldn't want to do. So if you want your guaranteed Togemon, you gotta fight a specific Monzaemon over in Gear Savannah. I think around here is where they're at. So yeah, that's where we're gonna be going right now. We're gonna take this warp as soon as we hit level 15. Level 15. So we're gonna put you all the way back here. See, there's the R. R means rear. F means front. So they're gonna be front lining while they're in the back, so they don't get us targeted. So let's go over to Gear Savannah. All right, we're here. Let's go. See, there's a Togemon already right there. I think someone was already trying to get their Togemon earlier. Okay, so we head on over here to the swamp. All right, here's the Monzaemon we're gonna need to fight. See, they're all alone here. No one around them, so easy to spot. All right, let's kill this guy. So their vaccine, it doesn't really matter what I have since they're pretty low level. And I'm already level 100, so I'm just gonna go in. So there's a chance we're gonna digivolve, depending on our RNG. It might happen right away. It might happen within 5 tries. It really depends. I've had it happen within a few tries. I've had it take a while. All right, we got one Monzaemon out. Nothing, no luck. Just gotta wait for him to respawn. There he is, perfect timing. The Monzaemon of Toy Town specifically, that's his name. Dang, dude, I like how powerful that sword is. Okay, 2 battles, nothing yet. All right, come on, 3rd time's a charm, right? Damn. All right, doesn't look like we got lucky that time. All right, I might just cut to when we actually get our digivolution. Oh, there we go, we got it. Woo! There we go. Togemon is here, our guaranteed champion. Amazing. All right, so now we got that going. We got a good Digicore from that too. Cool. All right, now we're gonna want to go back to starting village. But yeah, we're gonna go to starting village here so we can go to Sibokomon, and we're gonna power level right now. You're gonna be surprised. I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way where we need to go for our levels, but we'll get pretty close. All right, so what we need to get to the next stage here, we want to get to Lilymon. 3 possibilities. So at this point, so you need one of these intact champion digicores if you don't want to deal with the RNG. You can usually earn those through certain methods, like dungeons. I think have them. The dungeons you get from having those passes, like these passes over here. Yeah, these passes. Sometimes the rewards will give you an intact core. There's also stuff in the shop if you want to grab them there. There's way at the bottom here. Boom. There's another one where you can also get some of the ultimate ones as well. And you can also go to Red Vegemon's shop and purchase one with bits if you don't have any crowns. So, intact. Boom, see, you get champion. They're pretty pricey though, 6.5 million. And then for the ultimate, 15.5. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. So if you have the money for it, then go for it. All right, let's put you in the front. You're gonna see this power level right now. So we're saving these. All right, ready? There we go. They were just non-stop shooting needles out, dude. That was funny. All right, select Evo. See, there we go. Bam. There's my intact ultimate. Since I'm there, I can go for it. Lilymon time. We didn't have Togemon very long, but hey, it's all good. There she is. So, before we look at the stats requirements, there's Lily. She's adorable. She's about the size of us too, that's funny. Alright, so yeah, from here we're gonna need an evolutor. Get to level 90, have 831 strength, 737 intelligence, 738 resistance. So on strength and intelligence we should be okay, maybe, because we have those stats raised already, so we might just have to worry about resistance when we get to level 90. So let's see how far we get with our potions again. We have a lot of potions, so I'm just gonna pour them all into her. Alright, that's it. That's all we got. So we got to level 86 with all our potions. That's crazy, and we're almost to level 87. Wild, huh? Oh yeah, let me actually check where we're at stat-wise, even just up to this point. Okay, so 4 more levels probably won't send us over on strength, but it will on intelligence, probably. So we'll work on strength and resistance. Yeah, okay. All right, off to the grind spot. We're gonna put you back here. We're gonna be headed over to the real world. And to my favorite grinding spot in Southern Odaiba. Right over here. Alrighty, let's go. I haven't brought out Digimon in a while. Alright, let's go. Fighting Pokemon. We're gonna open their potential boxes. Skill, I'm gonna use Temptation since you get poisoned. That'll be our skill we use. And throw this in. Get 100% success. 6. Bam. Level 90. We did it. Alrighty, let's go open this up and get ourselves an evolutor from the stack. We're gonna need resistance. Alright, let's see. We got Rosemon right here. We need a little more strength and a good amount of resistance. So we're gonna go to your potential board, put in these, and continuous creation. Okay, those weren't that great. That's fine. That was pretty good. Okay, let's see how we're doing on resist. We got it. All right, now we just need strength. Not bad. That was easy. Okay, so now we're just gonna hope for the best. This is not gonna do anything. Let's see how we're doing now. We got it. That was quick. Easy claps. All we had to do was spend a little bit of money on that. I'll spend 100K and let's go. Whoa. Ooh la la. We got her, guys. Damn. Amazing. That's crazy. Why would I want to go this way though? Hold on. We go burst Evo, we need Yoshino's Digisoul for that though. We got ourselves our very own Rosemon now. Look at her. Look at her. Oh my Jesus. Amazing work, huh? Now we can raise them to level 100 and let me see what her moves are. Oops, skill, Ivy Hug, and something else. Forbidden Temptation, so 2 attacks, 5 attacks. Let's go test. Where should we go fight though? We're gonna need to fight vaccines. I don't know where I could find vaccines to fight. Is it Odaiba entrance maybe? Alright, we're here. There's some vaccines right here, exactly where I need to be. Okay, so... Stunned! What do you get from that? Oh, okay. Cool. That's gonna do it for teaching you guys how to get your own Rosemon. All I gotta do now is get them to level 100 and build them up from there. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.